Here's my question to you. If the anger is about the economy, if the anger is about H-1B, if the anger is about woke indoctrination in the schools, like, where do the Jews come into it? Like, why would you go there as your mode of rescue?
Well, I think there's a simple answer. Jews don't fight back generally. They're a pacifist people in America. Israelis are one thing, Jews are another. American Jews have always been supine in the society, except for the dominant and obvious types that I myself detest, the Katzenberg, Matzenberg, and Ratzenberg, the Hollywood types. I wrote a thing a while ago called From Einstein to Weinstein in One Generation. Actually, from Einstein to Epstein in one generation, to make it more current.
Interesting title.
How did we go from Einstein as let's say, the image, the national image of the Jew, to Epstein now as the image of the Jew? How did this happen in one generation? And how did we come to a place where a new Reich has arisen in America? They don't call themselves that. And of course, they're very clever by saying, oh, we don't hate all Jews. That's like Some of My Best Friends are Black from the 1960s. That used to be a joke. If you're much younger than me, but that was a joke where you caught a racist saying, why are you picking on blacks? They would say, some of my best friends are black. So now they're saying, Tucker says, some of my best friends are Jews. I don't hate Jews. So it's a clever way of disguising a convenient scapegoat, which is not to say that there aren't people of the Jewish heritage who I find, let's say, abhorrent, but that's my position. But it's true in all races. You can find abhorrent people in all races. You can find saints in all races. My mother taught me that, and I grew up learning that to be true. Why on with only stereotype permitted of the person of Jewish ancestry is something evil and foreign is the question. And I think the answer is the one I gave a minute ago, Dinesh. The Jews don't fight back. You know what they say? It's like you. Who cares what they say? Let them gay and dread, they would say in Yiddish. Let them go to hell. Who cares what they say? We're used to it. They shrug it off and they go on with their lives. They just do what they have to do. They're not going to react to these slurs. But I have to say that I've studied the origins and the manifestation of Hitler's Germany over and over again because it traumatized me as a child. And I studied it. I actually read Mein Kampf when I was 11 years old. My father had a store with used goods, and sometimes books would arrive, and I'd sit in the basement reading stuff. And I found an English translation of Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. I'm 11 years old. I read the book. And basically, he found a scapegoat in Germany for all of Germany's problems after World War I, and all fingers pointed in his racist mind. He found a scapegoat, the Jew.
When I first came to America around 1980, I had $500 in my pocket. That's it. Now, if I'd been really frugal and not spent a penny of that money, what do you think it would be worth now? What could it actually buy now compared to what it could buy in 1980? Well, the answer, less than $130. Now, why is that? Because the U.S. government, through the Fed, is constantly printing money and devaluing your money. When the government prints money, there's more money chasing the same amount of goods and services. So guess what? Money goes down in value. Money buys less. The Fed has been at it since 1913. That's why a dollar today can buy just what a few cents could buy in 1913. And the government continues to print oceans of money. It really never stops. Now, an ounce of gold reached a high of $850 in 1980. It's worth now around $3,900 an ounce. So historically, over time, we see gold has gone up and up in value. Dollars have gone down and down. And what about in the last 12 months? Gold is up over 40%. I believe now is the time to find out how you can diversify your savings with gold and silver. And this is why I've partnered with Goldco. They offer the best customer service for precious metals ownership. They are also the only gold dealer that offers a first-time gold buyer rebate of up to 10% in bonus silver on qualified purchases. There's no better offer out there, so take advantage. To learn more about how to safeguard your savings from the dollar's decline, go to dineshgold.com. Very simple, easy to remember, dineshgold.com.